Hey guys, welcome back to my Wigan Athletic career mode. This is episode 4 and we're playing Nottingham Forest at the DW Arena. So we're playing at home. This is our new stadium, our renovated stadium. You know, it's a pretty cool idea, pretty cool concept that I had, just renovating the DW stadium, covering all four sides of the ground. So we get a cool covered new little stadium. It's quite compact, but we've still got the home fans. They're as loud as ever. And we've got 3 players coming out now, Bakuna, Powell and Fokabu. They will be forming the midfield trio that I'll be using in today's game. So you can see other players there like Lua and McManaman. But you'll notice in the team lineup that this is quite a strong team. It's probably my strongest team. You'll notice the usual players like Gonzalez, Rajkovic, Riera. This is the 4-3-3. And Makinok's not playing today. Started to give him a bit of a rest. But you'll notice Josh Meekings and Leon Barnett in the left and right back positions. Now, Josh Meekings is a utility player. He'll be involved a lot in this game. But the main players that stand out for me are players like Eric Lehigh, who is a good, agile right back. I've used him in previous career modes, and also Michael Mancian, who's just signed from Hamburger in real life and in the FIFA game. And they're in the Bundesliga, Hamburg, and I think they're having a bit of trouble with their money. So I think that's why they offloaded him in real life and in this game. So that just makes my Rajkovic deal a bit more realistic, because he obviously played for that club as well, Rajkovic. He used to play for Hamburger. And, I got him for such a low fee, or low transfer fee, and, maybe they just wanted to offload a player. So that would make it more realistic, fitting them with the story, signing cheap players as I am in this career mode. But Oman Gonzalez, very comfortable. And Josh Meekings, as I said just before, he's getting involved in this game. He's going to get involved in this play as well. So he shoots up the whole field. He gets past this defender here, this left back, crosses it, and nothing from that. So you'll notice that the highlights in this game, this episode, and the previous episodes were a bit long. The reason for that is because I want to get you guys familiar with the team earlier on in the season and this career mode, and just showing you an extended highlights reel with the tempo, the style, the swagger that we play with. You'll notice that we're only in the 25th, 30th minute, and we've already got lots of chances, and that's going to continue for the whole game. So that's just the way I play FIFA. I'm not very good, but we just get lots of chances, and I want to show you how this Wigan team are playing and how they're shaping up early on in the season. And I think if I do that, because I'm playing every game. Obviously, this is my career mode. I'm playing every game, and I want to tell you a story. But because I'm playing every game, I want you guys to understand as well as I'm going through it with you. And, hopefully in the next episode or the following episodes, the highlights will start to get a bit shorter because, I think you guys understand now that we're playing pretty fast, fluent football. Very confident at the back as well. You can see Omar Gonzalez trying to jockey. You'll see him jockey again. But in future, it may even get to the point where the episodes will be about 6 to 8 minutes long. And the reason for that is because, I want to really round up this career mode and do it every day. So daily upload. Because I have finished my uni for the year, I've finished my last exam today, so I'm going to be eating, sleeping, living career mode and Wigan Athletic in particular, and I want to really get those seasons done pretty quickly, so that's why I want to do those shorter episodes. I'm not going to rush it or anything, I really like career modes, and I'm not going to rush this career mode because I just want to enjoy it, I haven't done one in ages, but I find it hard to get interested in someone else's career mode, especially if they're a small YouTuber. No offense, but it's just kind of hard to get away from the usual, bigger YouTubers that do career mode. So that's why I want to have I'm going to call it the Wigan Round Up, just a quick episode every day. If you want to pop in, pop out of that career mode series, you can, and check out what's going on in my career mode and my story. So yeah, that's what I mean, 6 to 8 minute episode, quick roundup every day, or hopefully every second day, and yeah, just pop in and out, check what's going on. I'm saying this now in the 4th episode because I'm quite eager, I want to really get through these seasons because it's going to be quite fun, quite exciting, can't wait to get the Premier League. But a good low cross by Lua, or corner, gets to Fokabu, and as I said in the last episode, he is a box-to-box player, gets involved in every play, and Duncan, just playing with a bit of swagger, awesome shot, mate. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with some of the comments I've been getting, some of the feedback I've been getting from this career mode as well, and I think some of them are loyal Wigan fans by the sounds of it, or by the looks of their thumbnail pictures. I think some of you are Wigan fans, so it's quite cool to have some of that, that support. But a shocking pass from Rajkovic. Now, I love the animation when a player does that, but that pass wasn't on at the moment, or at that time. But whenever Nottingham Forest got the ball, they just got pushed back so bad. Look at the high pressure from players like Lua. I think that was Lua. But that pass was offside from Nottingham Forest. And you look at this, Rajkovic, a centre-back, one of the slowest players in the team, just manages to trap that ball, control it, and pass it off to Lualua, cuts inside. And yeah, as I said, we had lots of chances pretty much the whole game, and it is professional difficulty, so it's not hard getting past players with the speed, getting past, getting some good plays on, but it's just all up to me, to make those shots go on target, and I failed on that occasion. But Fergie time, 90th minute, Nick Power, our new signing, got the header done, and I was so relieved because you saw the highlights, you saw the good plays that we're getting, all the good chances, and to get a header like that and a goal like that in the 90th minute, maybe the keeper could have done a bit more. He didn't even go for a save, but I promise no sliders or anything, I didn't do that. But just thinking about it now, I think that game took me about 20 minutes to play. So you can understand all the highlights, how happy I was. And I took off Fuckable because he looked tired. The rest of the whole team looked pretty tired. And I put on James Perch, just a centre-back in the middle of the park, because he's got, good stamina, full stamina, and he'll be like raging up there in the middle of the park, trying to get some tackles in. And this is straight after the kick-off. And Nottingham Forest trying to build up an attack. Michael Manson's getting forward, but he gets tackled with 4 players. And we win that game 1-0. A goal in Fergie time. Gonzalez, congratulating all the players. That was Nick Powell who congratulated. Bakuna. So this is pretty much the game face crew. Bakuna, Gonzalez, Rajkovic, Lualua all have game faces. Even Michael Mansion. Maybe I could buy him in, Premier League cheap player. But here we are, deadline day. And 8 hours to go. And this is a little surprise I had installed for you. 2 goalkeepers that I will be signing because, these goalkeepers are quite cheap. Well, 1.3 million, it's not a lot. They're not demanding a lot for the wage. So, it's not a big buy for me. They're just going to be sitting on the bench because, most big teams in the Premier League and Championship have at least 3 or 4 goalkeepers. And so, it's safe to say that position is safe. I'm not going to need anything later from that. But you can see a 61, 64. Both of them have game faces as well. That's just something I like. But I have a feeling that one of these players, Ali El-Habsi or Lee Nichols is going to get, transferred to another team. I hope not, because obviously I'd like to keep my players. Look at the form of those players, all the arrows going upwards. That's awesome. But, just maybe in future, one of these players could get sold. And I don't want that to happen, but who knows. So it's good to have backup. And 2 hours left. We've signed a few players, haven't we? We've had a pretty productive transfer window. Good opening start to my Wigan Athletic career mode, and 209 million spent in this. Is it just in deadline day? I'm not really sure. Is it the whole career, transfer window altogether? But a small training injury. I think that was across all. I don't even know, but that's a lot of money, and we only spent about 15 million, so. That's all good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the squad report, so you can pause whenever you want. I should have put on the stats, but I'll show you the stats in the next episode very quickly. But you can just see all the growth that some of these players ahead. And a lot of these guys were some of the cheap players that I signed. Lualua's already gone up to 71, so no decreases as well. That's a good thing. James, what was his name? James McLean, Wigan signing. And the goalkeeper I just signed, Segrist, 62 already, or 61, so... Great stuff. Yeah, you can stop whenever you want, but this is our goalkeeper, Segrist, the big Swiss goalkeeper, and just, cover. And this is our other goalkeeper, Joan Mattock from the French league, and yeah, a sim game against Walsall. And I forgot to change the team as well in this game. I was a bit tired, and 3-0, so yeah, I put up my strong team. Lualua, 2 goals, Fuckable, 1 goal. The beast in midfield. I'm so glad I thought of that idea just to put him in the midfield. And now I think it'll be a good time to end this episode. We've had 2 games and a bit of a discussion in between. So now I think in the next episode you could expect the highlights to be a bit shorter, the episodes to be a bit shorter, and more of a roundup. So, pop in and out if you want. That'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate that. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe if you like this episode in particular, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, thank you. Goodbye.